Good evening, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are from. My name is Sonalena Imarumura, the Eastern for everything exciting, and you're watching Red Network TV. Today we have a very exciting match between Morocco and Scotland. Now, Morocco has kind of became one of my favorite teams in this competition. So without a doubt, you gotta know that I am with Morocco, that's obvious. So if you are going with any other team today, let me know in the comment section. If you're going with Scotland, do so by letting me know in the comments, or rather voting using the poll that is on your screen. I see 73% of the voters saying, now 74% of the voters saying Morocco, and I also see 22%. I also see a comment from Mark saying that what is Mark saying? Go Scotland. Did you just say go Scotland? There's no way Scotland will be beating Morocco today. We know that Morocco is one of the dangerous teams in this league. Very dangerous, but it is at the beginning of the game. Please continue voting. Please continue letting me know which teams you are going with today. Share your comments. Feel free to share your comments. Your comments are very important to these live streams. They make a big part of this live broadcast. So feel free to share your comments so that I can just hear what you think about today's game. Vote, but also most importantly, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Amalma says that Morocco is gonna win. We are together. We are in agreement. This is most definitely a Morocco game. I am with Morocco 100%. I feel like Morocco, the only team that can stop Morocco at this point has to be Argentina. And I know that Morocco did not perform well the first time that they played during the opening matches and all of that, but it still has a lot to offer. First African goal at exactly 1 minute. As I'm still talking, Morocco with a freaking goal, leading early on into the game. Let me update the score. Yeah. So Morocco is the bigger team, as I've mentioned. No team like Morocco. At exactly 1 minute in, we see a goal already from Morocco. That is an exciting thing. You are a man, bro. Thank you so much for that. I don't know what that means when you say I'm a man. What are you saying? What does that mean? What does that mean when you say I'm a man? But yeah, there is an early on goal from Morocco, leading early on. This is exactly what the winners do. So as I mentioned, the only team that can stop Morocco has to be Argentina, and I still think Morocco can beat Argentina. I still believe they can do it. So, but I think Argentina could most likely stand a chance somehow. Gary Keith says that I am Scottish. Come on, the Titan Army. No, unfortunately for you, that's just a lot of sound effect that I like to play for people who are going through your situation, and that is emotional damage. Yeah, that is for everybody that is supporting Scotland today. I just want you guys to feel this. 1 minute in, Morocco already leading by 1 goal. If you haven't subscribed, please take this moment to subscribe, but most importantly, feel free to share your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts. They drive this live streams, so they are very important to these live streams. Feel free, and also please like. Night Whisper says that worst way to start a match. It depends on which team you are playing against. Honestly, it depends on which team you are playing against. For now, you're playing against Morocco. You don't have a lot of choices. Morocco is dangerous. That's basically what I'm saying. The thing is that in the beginning of the competition, a lot of teams were not they were not basically doing their best, right? So right now we are gonna see these teams. Right now, there's a lot to lose. It was not like the beginning of the games. Hence, I said that there's going to be less draws from now on. I've mentioned that before. I'm Moroccan. We are going to win. We are together, Whisper. We are together on that one. For me, I support Morocco mainly because Morocco is an African nation. And, I feel like as Africans, we need to kind of support each other throughout. So that is mainly why I'm supporting Morocco. I am proudly South African, but 100% behind Morocco. CR Network says that, actually, let me stop this. Guys, we are putting for spamming the chat. That is the problem. That is the problem that I'm always faced with. I see people spamming the chat always. But let me just delete this. A CR Network says that let's go Morocco. And this is a sound effect for Morocco. Morocco got this. Morocco is on top of this. There's no way Scotland will take it. I'm not hating on Scotland, but there's no way Scotland will win today. There's no way. At exactly 1 minute. At exactly 1 minute, Morocco with the lead. You know, I've mentioned that a couple of times that, you know, Morocco is one of the teams that have a chance of taking this World Cup. It is one of the teams that are capable of taking this World Cups. One of the teams. Very capable. Where can I see the match for free? It depends on where you are from, actually. But I don't know. I don't know if it's for free. I think you can try Kazi TV. There's Kazi TV for Brazilians. You can most definitely use a VPN for it to access the Brazilian side. So I think that's the only way that you can access the game for free for now, because I'm worried about your safety. A lot of sites will most likely redirect you, and just be careful, basically. But I do not know any of the free sites. Yeah. Gilberto says that I'm in Italy and I can't. Oh, so I think maybe you have to check the YouTube partner for your country. I think there are YouTube partners per country, so you have to check the YouTube channel that is partnering with your country. That way you'll be able. One of them redirected me to an adult website. That is exactly the problem with this websites, because right now I think it's very important that you protect yourselves when you are online, especially during this time of the World Cup. Do not just click on any websites. You see, right now I just deleted messages on this chat. They were trying to share websites saying that those are websites you should use to watch the match, but it is a lie. So it is important that you protect yourselves during this time. Just find out which platform is partnering with YouTube, because I think there is one in every country. I think there's actually one in every country. So just find out the one that works with your country, and then you're gonna be good to go. You will be good to go. And it's that simple. 1 Morocco, 0 Scotland. If you still believe Scotland will score, please let me know. But I see Scotland trying to build up an attack, which is okay. Scotland inside of the penalty box, but Morocco says that we are the Great Wall of Morocco. Anyways, what's the capital city of Morocco? Before I start making mistakes, what's the capital city of Morocco? Let me check. Because I want to give this defense a nickname. What's the capital city of Morocco? The capital city of Morocco. Which one? Where is it? Rabat. That's too weird. I'll just say the Great Wall of Morocco moving forward. I'll just say the Great Wall of Morocco. But just to give a bit of an update, Morocco scored an early goal, very early goal. That was scored by Brahim Diaz. Shout out to Brahim Diaz and Morocco are putting them in an early lead. Unexpected lead also. Very unexpected lead. But this is Morocco. Morocco was able to hold on to Brazil for the whole 90 minutes. I don't think Scotland can stop that. I don't think Scotland is capable of stopping that. They were able to hold on to one of the best of soccer teams we have in the world for 90 minutes. That is Morocco. That is how powerful they are. So I do not think a team like that can be stopped by Scotland. I don't know. If you beg to Diva, you are welcome. But even the votes are supporting the statement that I said. The votes are saying 91% of the votes out of 218 are saying Morocco. Only 6% out of 220 right now are saying Scotland, with 2% saying a draw. I don't know who thinks this might be a draw, but a draw is not gonna be. Have you seen that the amount of goals that were scored today? Like since yesterday, actually, since this second round of the group stages, have you seen the amount of goals? Switzerland scoring 4, Canada scoring 6. So you must think, we are still, Morocco is still in the same, Morocco is within that same spirit. Morocco will be scoring more than 3 goals today. 3 goals. 3 goals from Morocco. That is what I think. 3 goals from Morocco. Three goals. That is what I'm foreseeing. It is gonna be a very bad day for for Scotland today. Very bad. It is gonna be a bad day for Scotland. So I feel sorry for Scotland fans. I feel sorry for Scotland fans. I'm sorry. I feel sorry already for you guys if you are supporting Scotland. It is not gonna end well. It was not gonna end well for you guys today. Today, it is not gonna end well for you. Despite beating Haiti, Haiti is one of the weakest teams so far. I think it is not too good. It's not too weak, but it's part of the smallest teams in the World Cup. Now, Scotland won by only 1 goal against such a team. Only 1. They managed to score 1 goal in the whole 90 minutes. Now, there's no way that same team will be able to score against Morocco. Okay, Morocco with an attack inside the 18 area. Morocco. Ooh, missed opportunity by Morocco to make it to. That was an Elion attempt at just 9 minutes after scoring the first goal at exactly 1 minute. Before 2 minutes, there was already a goal, but there was a beautifully built up attempt from Morocco that was unfortunately missed. The pass didn't land well. That through ball didn't land well. Casablanca. What do you mean when you say Casablanca? What is Casablanca? What is Casablanca? What do you mean by Casablanca? If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you want to be part of this watch alongs, it is very important that you subscribe so that you can get notified whenever I go live. I go live throughout the World Cup. So each and every single time there is a game, if you feel like you need a community to just talk through the game with, come through this side. Come through this side. This is basically just a safe space for us to share ideas, to talk about the match, to share predictions, to share thoughts. Morocco inside of the 18 area. Ooh. So yeah, please also subscribe. Also help me reach 60,000 subscribers, and also be part of the Rev Network TV community if you haven't. Zero Scotland, a couple of attempts early on from Morocco. Now, these are the teams that want to win. When a team wants to win, you can tell by how they play. This is exactly how a team that wants to win is playing. Nobody's going to beat Morocco today. Nobody is beating Morocco. I'm kidding, I'm sorry, but just feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. What are you thinking about the game? What are you thinking about the game? What kind of score do you see today in today's game? Please share your comments. I just want to read your comments and see how you guys are predicting the game. What type of score are you seeing from these two teams today? What score are you seeing from these two teams? Who do you think will win? Let me stop judging Scotland, but let me know. I want to hear what you guys think. Share your thoughts in the comment section, share your score predictions, and yeah, in short, I want to see if Scotland will be able to score at least 1 goal. I want to see if they'll be able to score at least 1 goal. I don't want the same situation that happened to Qatar to happen to Scotland today. But right now, you must be very scared of these big teams. You must be scared of them. From now on, be worried about these big teams that are going to be playing the World Cup. The first round was just weird. It was just weird on so many levels. So I don't think we'll be getting, any form of action that looks like what happened in the opening matches in the first group stages. I don't think that will happen. I don't think it's gonna happen anymore. And it is already evident with the recent matches that played. It is already it is already evident through that. So for the possession, let me talk about the possession also. 78 possession for Morocco. 78% for Morocco. 22% for Scotland. 22%, and it is currently 13 minutes of the game. It's already 13 minutes of the game. I just want to see if Scotland will be able to equalize. I just want to see if they'll be able to put in one goal, if they'll be able to equalize. That is my biggest worry so far. But I see 93% of the voters are saying Morocco. Out of 319 votes, 93 of those, okay, not 320 votes. Okay, all right. Okay, I see the votes. Okay, continue voting so that I can make my announcement. 93% so far. Out of 327 votes, 93% is saying Morocco. 2% saying a draw. 5% saying Scotland. This is the worst votes that I've seen for a team. That's the first time I'm seeing a team with 5% of the votes out of this high number of votes. Emotional damage. It is the first time. It has never happened before. It has never happened before. Scotland fans, please vote for your team. I want to see you guys. I want to see you guys vote for your team. Vote for your team. If you believe Scotland will win today, vote for your team. I also want to see how many Scotland fans we might be having in the comment section. Alpha Analytics says that let's go Morocco. Yes, this is for Morocco, one of the biggest teams in this competition. But if you are with Scotland, also you can share in the comment section. Feel free. I don't judge anybody. Feel free. And also vote so that I can see. I think we still have 2% saying that there's a possibility of a draw. 15 minutes in, 1 Morocco, 0 Scotland. Scotland with an attack in the middle of the pitch, but they are forced to play it back because the Great Wall of Morocco puts a lot of pressure on them. They are worried just by looking at Morocco. They are already scared. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Morocco regains possession. I think it is going to be a free kick for Morocco. A very clumsy challenge from Scotland. The Scottish are under pressure today. They're actually playing against a real opponent. Finally playing against a real opponent. And in this group, I think the only team that could have stopped Morocco was Brazil. But since they've already sorted out that situation, I think that it is just going to be a free way for Morocco to just qualify and get out of the group stages. It is going to be pretty easy. The most dangerous team in this group is Morocco and Brazil. Those are the only teams that are very dangerous and are a bit concerning if you play against those two. But there's also the possibilities of number 3 going through. I think Scotland, maybe they can survive through that glitch, that new edition actually. A beautiful save from Morocco, stopping each and every single attempt of Scotland to get through, saying that we did not come from Africa to come here and play. We came here to win, and we also came here to show you guys our talent. 16 minutes in. Morocco regains possession. Morocco with a run. What will it be? Will Morocco be scoring another one? I think they need to score more goals. We need more goals. More. They need to score more goals. We don't need anything less than 2 goals in today's game. Woo! A beautiful save from Scotland. Stopping Morocco from stopping that attempt from Hakimi. Please also do not click any link that comes through the chat. Basically, whoever sends a link, please do not click it. Those are not links to watch the game. Be careful what you click on. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Do not click on anything that you do not know. 93% of the voters are saying Morocco, 2% saying a draw, 5% saying Scotland. The points and votes for Scotland are not increasing, they are decreasing. Because Scotland, I think it was at around 6% at a point, but it seems like more and more of the Moroccan fans are starting to vote, therefore changing. Hugo Bass says, who's this geek spamming? Actually, I don't know, honestly. I don't know why I don't know who these guys are, honestly, but each and every single, for the past 3 days, because I've been streaming throughout the whole World Cup, for the past 3 days, when I post, for the past 3 days, they are spamming they are different accounts. They're just different accounts. So they are a bit distracting, honestly. They are a bit distracting. Michael Dexter. Which Nigeria, Michael Dexter? Which World Cup, anyways? Are you saying Nigeria? Which year are you in? Which World Cup are you talking about? Miles Dexter. Oh, I said Michael. It was a mistake. Miles Dexter. Which Nigeria? Where Nigeria? Which World Cup is Nigeria playing? Which World Cup is Nigeria playing? You're saying Nigeria is gonna. Which World Cup? I wanna know. Which World Cup? You said Nigeria. Did you say Nigeria? Or maybe did you mean to say Algeria? Nigeria is not part of this World Cup. Nigeria is not part of this World Cup. They didn't even qualify, you know. Nigeria did not even qualify. And I think South Africa beat Nigeria to qualify, maybe, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. I think Nigeria was knocked out by South Africa. Nigeria. Are you living in the future or the past? Let me check anyways. Has Nigeria played the World Cup? Has Nigeria qualified for the World Cup? I wanna check. I think maybe you are in the future. I think maybe you are in the future. I wanna check if Nigeria has ever played the World Cup. I wanna check. I just wanna be sure. Oh, they've played the. Oh, wow. Okay, Nigeria. I thought Nigeria never played the World Cup. Hugo Buzz, I don't know which World Cup he's talking about. Okay, he says it's in his heart. But, you know, just a quick info on what I saw when I searched. They say that Nigeria only qualified for the World Cup 6 times. This is not too bad. And it's not like it hasn't played in the World Cup. I personally thought that Nigeria had never played in the World Cup. But the fact that they have played in the World Cup 6 times, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. They qualified in 1994. And the World Cup was also in the United States. They qualified in 1998. Oh, they reached round 16. Oh, they've performed better than South Africa, must hear. Yeah, in 2 World Cups. From there, okay, in 3 World Cups. They were also in the 2002 World Cup held in South Korea and Japan. In 2010, they were also here in South Africa. Also in 2014. Also in 2018. Okay, Nigeria has been playing the World Cup. Nigeria has been. I didn't know that Nigeria has qualified. Honestly, Miles Dexter, I didn't know. But I see. What do you mean 2099? I'm talking about the past qualifications, because I wanted to see if they have ever played in the World Cup. So they played from 1994 until 2018. They played 6 World Cups. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. But yeah, maybe one day now, Nigeria. But winning also, my brother. Let's talk about winning. I know what you mean. But win. Issa Dion is getting a yellow card for a bad tackle. I want to see the tackle for a bad tackle against Scotland. So Morocco has a yellow card. Diop with that yellow card for a bad foul, a bad tackle, basically. So this is most likely either Argentina or Morocco. Those are my two picks. Right, those are my 2 picks. Let me know which team do you think is capable this year to win the World Cup. Mine, firstly, Morocco. I feel like this is one of the best teams we have in Africa right now. So I feel like Africa kind of needs to get the World Cup at a point. You know, I don't think there has ever been a team in Africa that got the World Cup. How do I read this? Radonel Radonel Drisi. How are you, Radonel Drisi? I hope I read your name correctly. Please do not mind my pronunciations. I'm not good at that. I am totally not good at that. I am very bad. So I hope I said it correctly. Okay, I see our patron saying that Africa, Morocco. Yeah, we are in agreement. I wanted to come to Africa also. I wanted to come to Africa. I think we need that as a continent. We really need that as a continent. What does that mean? What does that mean? Radonial. What does this mean? What does this mean? I don't know acronyms. I'm too old. I don't know these acronyms. I'm almost 50 at this time around, so I do not understand these acronyms. So please explain, or please let me know in full what you're saying. It is currently a hydration break. This is the time for you to drink water if you are supporting Scotland, because you're gonna be thirsty throughout the whole game. You know, it is gonna be very hard to deal with the chest pains that you're gonna be getting through this match. So yeah, gonna be getting a lot of chest pains. Please also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like I said, I'm trying to reach 60,000 subscribers before the end of the World Cup. I'm almost there. I need about 1.4k followers. I'm not too far. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. And if you are a football lover and you would like to be you would like to be part of the watch along community, also please subscribe. Dima Morocco. Okay, Morocco. All right, Morocco. Always Morocco. All right. Yeah, I think Morocco should take it. I think this is Africa's time to shine. And here comes this spammy chats again. I don't know what's going on with this chats. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why these guys come to my channel. Why are you coming here, guys? Why me? Why me? Why are you choosing me? They're always coming here. They are annoying. They are very annoying. They're always coming here. So I think I should, let me check. I think the only way to do this is to stop this whole thing is to activate subscriber only mode. So when I need to subscribe to comment, I think. And it's not like a blackmail type of thing. I'm just trying to stop these guys from sharing these messages in the comment section. So from now on, if you would like to comment, please just subscribe, because I'm avoiding these messages. It's a lot of them that are kind of coming through, and then they're distracting me from reading. They're distracting me from reading. They're distracting me from engaging with the people that are commenting. Yeah, so from now on, if you please just subscribe, and then you can comment. I'm trying to stop these guys from sending these messages, because I think this is the third time so far. I've deleted these messages 3 times. This is the third time that they are sending these messages. So I think they are bots and not actual people. I don't know why they are targeting live streams, but please be careful. Do not visit anything that is sent by anybody. You know, do not visit any link. Do not copy anything and paste it in your browser. Stay safe. It is currently 26 minutes. Morocco with the lead. Scotland still running behind Morocco, trying to equalize. What is it gonna be? I still believe Morocco can take it, but let us just see what the votes are saying at this point. The votes are now saying 5% for Morocco. Okay, they are still decreasing. It seems like more and more people that are coming through are voting for Morocco, and the people that were voting for a draw are starting to disappear. If you think it might be a draw, please also select draw. If you think it might be a draw, select the draw and let me know. Let me see you. If you think it might be a draw, I just want to see. And if you think it might be a draw, also comment with the score that you think it will be. Comment with the score. So right now, let us do this. Let us now share score predictions. Basically, let us share score predictions. Just comment. I want to see your score predictions. I want to see your score predictions right now. And it's currently 28 minutes. 28 minutes right now. Morocco needs to score another goal. You know, honestly, they need to score another goal if they need to take this one. This goal alone is not enough. This goal alone is not enough. I'm getting the feeling as if it's going to end up in a draw for some reason. Yeah, but with Scotland also, let's see. You know, the only way to avoid a draw, we will see before halftime. If it goes to halftime and they haven't scored, we know that it will most likely be a draw. So I know that when a team score, they have to, if they can score, I know that if Morocco can score the second one, CR network, I know that we might have this. We might take it. But if we do not score until halftime, then it's a problem. It's a problem because it would basically mean that we are struggling against against Scotland. So they need a second goal. A run from Morocco inside of the box, but I see Scotland, the kick, and it misses. And it goes way above the target, unfortunately. But there was an attempt from Morocco trying to multiply their lead. They're trying to make an addition to their lead. So this is exactly what I believe teams should do. If they want to win, they shouldn't wait for the last minutes to start scoring, because then that has affected a lot of teams. If you look at a majority of the teams that ended up with a draw or ended up, losing, they waited. I remember Zambia also, they scored first, South Korea equalized, and then South Korea scored the winning goal. Like, you need to score more goals. One goal can hurt you a lot. It only takes 1 second to hurt you from one goal. So if you have two at least, you can now start being serious. So I think teams should just always attack. This thing of relaxing once you score a goal, it's costing them a lot. It's really costing these teams a lot. So they should just make sure that they attack. Whatever happens, they keep on attacking. Whatever goes on. If you would like to comment, just please subscribe. The reason it is subscriber only, it is because they are bots sending messages in the chat. As you can see, there are messages that are deleted. Those are bots trying to send links. So you can just simply subscribe, and then you will have the ability to comment and share your thoughts in the comment section. You can also vote using the poll that is on your screen. So far we have at around Morocco with an attack, and it is taken. Is it gonna be a penalty for Morocco, or the referee says it is a goal kick? The ref says it is a goal kick for Scotland. I thought it was gonna be a penalty, but yeah, we already have at around 469 votes. The highest number of votes that we have had in one live stream was at around 800 votes during the opening match, basically South Africa and Mexico. Right now we have 469 votes, and out of those 469 votes, 92% is saying that Morocco is gonna win. 92. This is the highest score I've ever seen for one team. Where are the Scottish people? Who is with Scotland? If you are with Scotland, vote for your team right now or share the flag. Okay, let's do it this way then. Let us do it this way. For the next 5 minutes, if you are with Scotland, share the Scottish flag in the comment section. If you are with Morocco, share the Moroccan flag. I want to see something. I just want to see something. I want to see who's here and who's with who. Morocco with a counter attack. Okay, let us see. All right, I see you, CR network. I see you with that one. Share the flag of the team that you're supporting in the comment section. I want to see something. Either analytics forever Morocco. Shout out to Morocco. Gary Cave says Scotland. Who else is with Scotland? Share the flags for the team that you're supporting in the comment section. I want to see something. It seems like Gary Cave is alone right now for Morocco. No, for Scotland, unfortunately. I'm sorry. He's alone for Scotland. Share the flag of the team that you are supporting in the comment section. I want to see something. For the next 5 minutes, just share your flags. Share your flags in the comment section. I don't know how to put it on the screen, actually. But yeah, just share the flag of the team that you are supporting. I want to see how many people are with Morocco, how many people are with Scotland. Just comment, and a flag only is enough. You don't have to say anything else. Just put the flag in the comment section so that I can see. Hugo Buzz, I see. Which language is this, Hugo Buzz? But I see you are with Morocco also. I see you are with Morocco. Just share the flag only. The flag, I want to see. I want to see. Because I'm getting a bit worried by the part that we have almost 500 votes. Out of those 500 votes, 92% are following Morocco. 92% are following Morocco. Only 5% is in support of Scotland out of almost 500 votes. So share the flag of the team that you're supporting. So yeah, just for this 5 minutes, and just to update you, it is currently 34 minutes. Morocco inside of the penalty box. Morocco kicking the balls straight into Scottish defenses. It is yet another chance that I see Morocco passing the ball into the defense. I don't know if the defense is too strong. Hugo says that it means long live Morocco in Arab. Okay. I didn't know that. I only know three languages actually. I know Zulu, and I know, I'm not Zulu, but I know Zulu, I know Tswana, and English only. I don't know a lot of languages, but I think I know a few sayings in Amharic also, but I don't know a lot. But yeah, I don't know a lot of languages. Thank you so much for telling me that, because I think it is the second time I'm seeing you say that. So I was just a bit curious on what exactly it meant. It is currently 34 minutes. Jade Lamrini says that Morocco. All right, shout out to Morocco. I want to see the ones who are also supporting Scotland. Why aren't Scotland fans sharing flags? Why are you guys sharing or not sharing flags? Morocco is the best. Shout out to that Jade Lamrini. Shout out to Morocco. Shout out to Morocco one time. I want to see others. Please comment. Ooh, Morocco with an attempt saved by the goalkeeper. So I want to see others. Which teams are you guys going with today? I want to see. Which teams are you supporting? I already see Morocco. There's a lot of Morocco, and there's only one Scotland. Only one person supporting Scotland today. But nonetheless, we move. That was for the past 5 minutes. And yeah, it is okay. I see 92%. I want to see how many votes we have right now. We are sitting at 491 votes. We are sitting at 491 votes. If you haven't voted, please vote so that we can reach 500 votes. Just vote. We need 9 more people to vote for their team so that we can reach 500 votes. 500 votes. This will be the second highest number of votes that we've ever received in this channel during a live stream. It is currently 36 minutes in. Morocco still leading by the goal that they scored earlier on in the game, exactly 1 minute. There's an injury for Morocco. There's a bit of blood here. There's a bit of blood coming out. There's a bit of blood. Okay, now we are back to everybody being on the pitch. We are back to everybody being in the pitch. Bro, Morocco is the best. Scotland is bad. I think I saw somebody saying Scotland earlier on. It was still Gary Cave. Hakimi with a run on the right. Come on. Morocco inside of the penalty box. Morocco struggles to get through. A nice run by Morocco. It's gone. Okay, Morocco for the win. Okay, I see that you're saying Scotland is bad, but I think they're gonna be a problem in terms of defense. Okay, this is Scotland with a counter attack, and I think it will most likely be a foul. The referee gives a foul to Scotland. Yeah, I think they're defending their defense. I think that one was a lucky break for Morocco to get through. I think they need to just be a lot more aggressive. They need to be a lot more creative in order to get yet another goal. So far, I see them struggling right now. I see them struggling, honestly. Despite all the efforts to get through, they are failing to be creative into making a goal. We need another goal from Morocco. Morocco is the best. 100% CR network, it is Morocco Day. I guess the votes are also saying that. So shout out to Morocco. Shout out to Morocco. Nana Bejila says that you think Morocco is going to win. 100%. 100%. It is the better team in this competition for me, as I'm also supporting Morocco anyways. Which team do you think will win? Nana Bejilal. Which team do you think will win? Which one do you think will take it? I'm curious. Let me know. I think it's... Okay. Let me see. I don't know other languages, guys. I don't know other languages. I only know English, and sometimes the live chats kind of translate, but today it is not translating, so I don't know. I don't know other languages. I don't know other languages. 34 minutes, 39 actually, not 34, 39 minutes in. It is almost half time. Now I wanted to at least reach half time with a goal. At least with a goal. I think it was just gonna be that. Yusuf, what are you laughing at, Yusuf? Why are you laughing, Yusuf? What is wrong? What is going on? Don't you think Morocco will win? Do you think Scotland will win? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Why you are laughing. What are you laughing at? Adoma, what's good? Adoma, I'm great. How are you doing? I'm just excited to see how many goals Morocco will be scoring today. Yeah. But nonetheless, how are you doing? Are you good? Okay, you are with Morocco. Okay, great. We are together. Scotland with a counter attack. But Morocco says, not on my watch. No way you are getting through with that ball. Yeah, I see that a lot of you guys are with Morocco. I also see Adoma. 3-1. Okay, now you are talking. These are the types of scores that I like to see. This is exactly the type of energy that I like. This is the type of energy that I like. Adoma says that Morocco 3-1, we are together there in agreement. Yusuf says that Morocco 3-1, we are also in agreement. But why not 3-0? Why not 3-0? I don't want Scotland to score. Jed Lam says that, are you team Morocco or team Scotland? I am with Morocco. As an African, I support an African nation. As an African, I support an African nation. So whenever an African team plays, I will always support an African team. So yeah, that is mainly the reason why. Apart from that, yeah, I always support African teams when they play. Sometimes they disappoint, yes, but I'm always behind them no matter what. But this is our World Cup winners. This is the 2026 World Cup winners. Morocco. I'm telling you. Morocco will surprise a lot of us. It will surprise us. Morocco scored first 1 minute. Yeah, Morocco already scored. But I just want it to be 3-0. I don't want Scotland. Okay. All right. Anyways, there's no way I can screenshot. You are saying if 3-0, you will shave your hair bald. There's a challenge, guys. There's challenge. Let me pin this one. Let me pin this message. I'm gonna pin your message because I want everybody to see. I want everybody to see that you said that if Morocco wins, you're going to shave your hair bald. You're making a very bad, a very dangerous. If it wins 3-0, you're making a very bad decision there. Why would you do that? You don't like your hair. I think maybe you just do not like your hair. I think it's because you don't like your hair. Thank you for supporting Morocco. 100%, 100%. I don't have a problem with Morocco. I personally believe that it is one of the best teams in this World Cup. I believe that it is part of the best 4 teams in this World Cup. I'm talking about Germany, not Germany. Yeah, Germany, not Germany actually. Argentina. Argentina, France, Morocco. What else? Argentina, France, Morocco, and Spain. Those are the 4 teams that I think will surprise us this year. It is 12:43. Where we are, I think we have the same time zone. Where are you from, Yusuf? Where are you from? Because even here where I'm in South Africa, it is actually midnight, 12:43. So which time zone are you using? Which country are you from? Adoma says that, yeah, I like to be bold. I see the risks that you are making with your hair. You will shave your hair, don't worry. You will shave your hair. They will score. I don't think Scotland will score. I don't think Scotland will score. I don't think Scotland will score. Yeah, I pinned the message. I pinned the message because I want us to be able to see if he keeps his promise. He promised that he will shave his hair if Morocco wins 3-0. So I want to put it on top that whoever gets in the chats sees that there's a challenge. There's a challenge. There's a very interesting challenge going on. There's a very interesting challenge. It's a very interesting challenge. Biggest teams. I've mentioned the biggest 4 teams. When Morocco wins the World Cup, come back to this live stream and clip some of these videos that I mentioned it on the 20th actually of June. Yeah, very confident in that prediction. Very confident. Do you know how beautiful it would be if Morocco wins? I think I'm even gonna go to the World Cup. I'm gonna go to the World Cup parade in Morocco. I'll just take time and go to Morocco just to celebrate the World Cup being in African soil. You know, they can do it. The hope of Africa is in Morocco right now. I think it is the only African team that is like that can represent South Africa well, like that can go even further. A lot of them, yes, they can try, but I think Morocco can reach heights that no African team has reached in this World Cup. If maybe at least minute, if maybe at last minute Morocco 5-0, Morocco will score other goals. They will score other goals after halftime. It is okay. I see Scotland with an attack, missed attempt from Scotland. I think they will score. I think they will score honestly after halftime. Let us just wait until halftime because right now there is 5 minutes of added time. Thank you so much, Yusuf, for being here. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the engagement that you've been sharing ever since you've been here. So yeah, it's not a problem. You can go ahead and rest. You can go ahead and rest. Me, I sleep during the day, so at night I'm always awake doing live streams for the World Cup. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support, basically. I appreciate your support.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay, Morocco has better possession than Scotland. It always had better possession, but I'm seeing Scotland starting to pick up right now with the attempts. Will this be a goal? Saved by the defense, regained by Scotland. Scotland inside of the penalty box. Scotland with an opportunity. Woo! Saved by the defense. Yo, I'm starting to see Scotland pick up. All right, Adomafa. No problem, guys. Thank you. Guys, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys who came through today. Each and every single one of you guys that came through, that commented. So if you are tired, please go and rest. It's very important that you rest. It's very important. Yeah, I see that they're starting to. Don't worry, Adomafai. We will tell you. We will find you so that you can shave your hair. We will want the proof. Don't worry. We'll come and look for the proof. We will find you next time. Come through. If they win 3-0, come through because we want to know how we are gonna know that you shaved your hair. We want to know, but you can never rest. It's not a problem. But be ready to shave it nonetheless. Be ready. Yeah, no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. If Morocco wins, come back, then it is fine. Go and have peace. Next time, just come back. We are live. I'm live each and every single day. Whenever there's a World Cup match, I am live. There are matches where I'm less active. There are matches where I'm active. But nonetheless, this channel will always be live through the World Cup. So if that's something that you would like, pull through whenever there is a game also. Thank you so much for being here, actually. No problem, no problemo. 48 minutes. Only 2 minutes until halftime. Thank you so much for that. I would really appreciate that. I would really appreciate you being here throughout. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Me, I just want to see you shave your hair. Because I'm pretty sure that Morocco will score more goals, especially after halftime. Morocco stopping each and every attempt of Scotland to get through. They're saying there's no way you're gonna break the Great Wall of Morocco. The blockade, the Morocco blockade, stopping every single chance of Scotland to get through. And it is officially halftime, right? It is officially halftime. Just to recap on the first half of the game. Just to recap on the first half of the game, we saw a very early goal. We saw a very early goal from Morocco. An unexpected goal, and that was even before 2 minutes. A goal before 2 minutes. A goal before 2 minutes by Morocco, but nonetheless, we are still waiting for Scotland to kind of show us who they are. That was a goal scored by who scored this goal? Okay, Ismail Saibari, who scored the first goal for Morocco, putting them in an early lead over Scotland. But we're gonna wait for the second half to begin. Please come back through again for the second half. For now, I feel like if you wanna take time and then just relax, you can do so. So please subscribe, please like, please comment also, so that this live stream can be recommended to even more people. So yeah, we will be Morocco is then Saibari. Yeah, he has always been good also. Saibari has always been good. I think even the last game he was performing pretty well. He was performing pretty well against Mexico, but he was also assisted by Brahim Diaz, who is also one of the best players that Morocco has right now, playing for Real Madrid. He is the right wing playing for Real Madrid. So these are kind of the things that's like making Morocco a better team right now. Morocco has these players, right? Brazil, not Mexico. I said Brahim Diaz. I was talking about Brahim Diaz. He's playing for Real Madrid. Oh, they were playing against, I'm sorry, all right. They were playing against Brazil. I don't know why I'm always saying Mexico. It happens a lot. And I think it is the reason that, they beat South Africa in the first game. I've never liked Mexico after beating South Africa. I think that is most definitely the reason why I always say Mexico a lot. They are my enemies. I want to see them knocked out, actually. I want to see Mexico knocked out. But I'm going to take a quick break. Please come back very soon to continue the second half. It is currently halftime, and I'm just gonna take a moment to have a quick water break because I never got the chance to drink water during the game. So yeah, I'll see you guys in 2 minutes. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't voted, please vote. And yeah, we have passed 500 votes, so that's worth celebrating. And I will be back in 2 minutes just to share my final thoughts on what I do not like in this game and what I'm predicting to happen. 3 goals. I'm still on that, but I will be back in 2 minutes. I need to take a very quick water break.
walls, we're the wave that's rising. Every shout, every move, the world's watching us surprising. Private network TV, we there run 'em steady. Camera light action, everybody ready. From the street to the screen, we heavy. Private, make the whole world feel me.
Okay, firstly, let me take this time and appreciate each and every single person that has been here. El Patron, welcome back, El Patron. I see you. I think you've commented before. I think you were one of the first people to comment on this live stream. So thank you for that. Thank you for that, first of all. And it's proving to be a very interesting game. My biggest worry so far, I think right now, since it's half time, I am more relaxed. I was so hyper in the beginning because it was a nice game, honestly. It was also nice seeing Morocco score, early on. So it was, I was just in the mood. So I think right now, since I'm more relaxed, this is for you, El Patron. Thank you so much. I want to find new sound effects actually, but yeah, the next stream I will have more sound effects. I see you, Adoma. I thought you were sleeping. Love my African brother. Keep going. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I honestly appreciate all the positive comments that I've had from a lot of you guys that have been supporting. So I appreciate each and every single one. That is mainly because I actually when I started doing this live streamings in the beginning of the World Cup, I actually had a lot of doubts whether or not they would work out or whether or not people would be watching. I was just going through that. So when I see people kind of commenting throughout the live streams, sharing their thoughts and also sharing a positive energy, it really means a lot to me. So thank you so much for that comment, El Patron. And also, yes, please like and subscribe. I'm almost at 60,000 subscribers. So please help me reach 60,000 subscribers. Please. Please. Adoma. Where are you from, Adoma? I think you told me, if I'm not wrong, but let me know. Where are you from? I never miss any Morocco game. This name sounds Nigerian, eh? It sounds Nigerian. Is it a Nigerian name? Please let me know in the comment section if it is a Nigerian name. But it sounds Nigerian. So yeah, Morocco, the bigger team in this competition. For me, I think it is the bigger team. Half Morocco, half Lebanese. Okay. All right. I envy people who kind of have this. Oh, it's not Nigerian. Okay. I envy people who have heritages from different countries, because with me, I'm full South African. I'm South Africa and that's it. I don't have anybody else from anywhere. Both my parents are from South Africa. It's bad. So even when I go on holidays, I still have to be in South Africa. Long live Morocco. Shout out to Morocco. But Arabic. Okay. My real name is Adam. Okay, so why is your name very confusing here on the chats? I was very confused. The reason I'm saying it sounds Nigerian because Adoma. I thought it was Adoma, honestly, and that sounds a bit Nigerian. But good to know also. Good to know that your name is Adam. It's nice to meet you, actually. It's always fun meeting new people online, especially people who love football. So I don't know, I just wrote it there. But it's okay also. You're also protecting your identity. There are people who are not comfortable with their identity on social media. There's also nothing wrong with that. If that is what you were going for, it is totally fine that you did that. because in this age, it is very important that you keep yourself very safe. You protect yourself, you protect your identity and everything. So if that was the reason, it's totally understandable. But anyways, even if that wasn't the reason, it's okay. It's totally okay. Thank you so much for being here. Long live Africa. You know, Africa has a lot of potential. In this World Cup, they have taught me that Africa can actually create stars. I mean, for the past few years, I've just been looking at Africa, just been looking at the quality of players we have in Africa who are playing in the, you know, English Premier League, who are playing in UEFA out there. Like, it just kind of shown me that, you know, the quality of football in Africa these days is pretty wild. It's pretty wild. And it takes me sorry for that. Catching a bit of a cold. It takes me back to an argument that I had on a stream. I don't know how long that was. There was a stream that we had, and then we was just speaking about how Brazil and Spain are no longer the bigger teams, mainly because back in the days, majority of the players that were playing in all of these big leagues, who were playing for all of these big teams, like, you know, your Manchester, your Real Madrid, Barcelona, and all of that, were players that were coming from Brazil. So that is the reason why back then Brazil was a very dangerous team. Right now we have those players who are now in Africa. We have those players who are playing for bigger teams who are now from Africa. So that's something that we also have players from Africa. Like, we have Africa in all of the leagues right now. In the Saudi League, we have Africans there. There is Sadio Mane playing there also. When you go to the MLS, you will find Mbokazi is there right now. But there's just Africans everywhere this time. So that's why African teams are starting to excel. That is one of the reasons African teams are kind of starting to now excel. Back then, we didn't have players playing out there. We didn't have players playing out there in this tough competitions. Because I feel like this competitions kind of shape the players. So we were just a bit limited in terms of that. But right now, we are okay. Hence, we can hold on to Brazil for the whole 90 minutes. In the past, there was no team that could hold on to Brazil for the whole 90 minutes. There was no team that could hold on to Portugal for the whole 90 minutes. The whole 90 minutes. A team holding on to Brazil. Brazil have won the World Cup more than any other nation so far, if I'm not wrong. I think they've won the World Cup more than any other nation, followed by Argentina. But we saw Morocco holding on to Brazil, a team that has won the World Cup multiple times. Then we saw Congo, or was it Congo? I think it was Congo, yeah. I think it was Congo. I want to check something. But we saw Congo again after that. After that, we saw Congo. We started with Morocco holding on to Brazil despite everything, you know, the team winning the World Cup, having some of the best players, doing all of that. Oh, you're not lagging, guys. You are not lagging. You are not lagging. I think there's just a bit of a 10 minutes. It's a bit of a 10 seconds. It's a bit of a 10 seconds delay. Don't worry. It's a bit of a 10 seconds delay, but you are not lagging. So I was just saying that we saw DRC Congo playing against Portugal. We saw Congo holding on to Portugal, scoring an equalizer against Portugal. Congo. So if that does not make you see that this is Africa, yeah, I don't know what will. So that's Africa, yeah, in short. That basically means that Africa, it is the year for Africa. This is our chance. This is our chance. I feel like the world hasn't seen the capabilities of Africa in a very long time, and this competition will really show off that talent. Will really show off that talent. And also, speaking about talent that's been discovered during the World Cup, you know, this World Cup is kind of opening doors to a lot of people. I think a lot of these teams should start scouting more in Africa. I know that Saudi is always scouting in South Africa, and I know that the MLS is always scouting in Africa. So I think we need more teams. And I maybe change my username. I don't change your username. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I know your name now. I know it. Don't worry. As long as I know your name, I won't forget. So don't worry. So do not worry about that. I know your name and I won't forget it. So I think it is time these big teams start scouting in Africa. Because right now the World Cup is a bit fair. I think now it's a bit fair. Back then the World Cup was not fair. But also talking about the World Cup, I'm starting to be a bit worried about Portugal. They won. I think they won the Euro. When last did they win the Euro? In 2016, I think. Yeah, they once won the Euro. But right now they are just struggling. They're just struggling right now. Is the game gonna start? Yeah, it's gonna start. Let me check how long. We are still waiting right now. Just wanna check how long before the second half starts. I think it's about to start. I don't know why it's not showing me the countdown. It usually does. Yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna start, but it's usually around 10 to 15 minutes. It's gonna start very soon, Adam. It's gonna start very soon. Don't worry. It's gonna start very soon. I'm just waiting for it to start also. I wanna see what Morocco will do. Okay, so afterwards there is a game there is a Brazil game afterwards. Brazil versus Haiti. I feel sorry for Haiti to be playing against Brazil. Today is Saturday. That's why these times are not making sure. So today is Saturday. But yeah, later on there will be a Brazil game. Yeah. It is today actually. It is already 1 a.m. for us. It is already 1 a.m. So it is already tomorrow. It is already tomorrow. The second half is about to begin. One of the teams that I don't like in this World Cup has to be the host nations, and that is the USA and Mexico. I feel like there's a lot of favoritism that they're experiencing from the technical team, but nonetheless, I'm not complaining. The second half has officially begun. It's 20:07 at Morocco. Okay, here it's 8:01. Like it is 8 minutes after 1 a.m. So there's one thing about the World Cup also. There's just a lot going on. Shosho X, how are you doing, X? Welcome back. I saw your comment earlier on after I came to end the stream. I was not that active earlier on, but I saw your comment also. How are you doing? Are you good? I need to put something here. So yeah, the second half is officially on the way. I don't know how they use that word, but I think I'm right. It's officially on. I'll just say it is officially on. We are currently streaming on Twitch. We are currently streaming on YouTube, being our main platform. Currently on Twitch and YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, please take this moment to subscribe. If you haven't liked, please like so that this video can be recommended to even a broader audience of people. But most importantly, if you haven't voted for the team that you think will most likely be winning, let me know in the comment section. Underway, you're right. All right, thank you. It's underway. I've actually been struggling to find how to use that word. Yeah, I've actually been struggling. Okay, but yeah, I'm well. Just fatigue from sleeping so late. You know, the problem is that I think you mentioned that you came from work last time, so for you it's a different story. So for me, it's just that the reason I'm able to be so energetic even at these times of the night, I'm always asleep. I'm always asleep during the day. So I'm able to wake up in the middle of the day in the afternoon so that I can prepare. So I'm okay. I think my body has adjusted with me. My body has adjusted. It was very difficult at first to be waking up at this time, sleeping very early, and it was very difficult. But with time, it now adjusted. I think it's gonna be you are going to shave your hair, don't worry. You said 3-0, don't worry. Don't worry. Are you starting to doubt? Don't worry. Your comment has been pinned. So you promised to shave your hair if Morocco wins by 3-0. Morocco looks so solid, man. They might actually have another deep run into the tournament. Last time they played for third place. I think they will most likely reach the finals. I'm actually hoping they reach the finals. I actually want Morocco to win this. Like I've been mentioning a couple of times, I want this World Cup to at least be an African Cup. But I see Scotland with a run. It's gonna be a penalty. It seems like it might be a penalty, or is it a free kick outside of the box? I wanna see if this is a penalty or not. This might just be a penalty for Scotland. I wanna see. I'm sorry. I wanna see. Yeah, Adam cannot back off. I cannot back off from that. His comment is already pinned. He knows. Actually, Morocco is the most hated country in the world, I think. No, I don't think so. I don't think Morocco is the most hated country. I don't think so. Look at the votes right now. Look at the votes. Out of 567 votes, 91% of those votes believe Morocco will win. I don't think it is the most hated nation. I don't think so. I will support them quietly. What do you mean you will support them quietly? Or just because you are supporting South Africa, so you don't want to seem like you are selling out? Is that what you mean? I thought it was going to be a penalty, but it is not a penalty. It was a goal kick. No, you're not delaying. Don't worry, you're not delaying. I see a run from Morocco and it hits the crossbars. Ooh. That was a beautiful attempt from Morocco. 49 minutes in. Hated for winning the AFCON in the office instead of the pitch, even though they were right for going through that process. I think maybe in Africa, a lot of people do not like Morocco anymore because of that. I think they don't. A lot of Africans do not like Morocco because of that. Yeah, you are right. Also, there was a problem. That was a problem also. I think you are right. What are you saying, sending Adam? What are this loading icons? Yeah, I think yeah, that one also. There was a bummer also. That was not a good way to win anything. That was not a good way to win anything. But the process is a process. There's nothing we can do at the end of the day. There's nothing we can do. So despite us hoping, it was very beautiful for both teams. But the problem is that once you go that route, it seems like you are a sore loser. I think that's exactly what Morocco kind of looks like. Okay, you are talking about the load. I don't know what that is. I think that's an emoji. I don't know what that is. So yeah, I think you kind of become a sore loser. You look like you were lagging. All right, yeah. I don't know honestly. Me, I think your message is, ooh, Hakimi with an attempt. Hakimi needs to stop this. He's doing exactly the same things, trying to score a lot. But Senegal walking off discredited the entire competition. Yeah, Senegal, I kind of feel like they were too wrong also on their side. As much as we we might be complaining against Morocco for, you know, taking the dispute and all of that. That was not the right thing to do. That was not the right thing to do. And honestly, I think they should have sorted out that whole issue in the game. I think they shouldn't have let them continue playing. I think it was going to be much better if they just said, you are not allowed back on the pitch. I think it was going to be better. So the reason it became worse is that they actually played and then won. So I think they should have stopped them. I think a lot of people who are in football do not know a lot about their rules, basically, because I think they should have stopped it there. I think they should have stopped it there. So yeah, these are facts. Yes, X is talking facts. This is African football. This is African football. But you are Moroccan, so I understand. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it was the right decision, Adam, for what happened in that final, that AFCON final? Which team do you think deserved to walk away with that trophy? Because I believe that there are two sides to it. We can see it two ways. There's literally two ways we can see this whole thing. We can either say Senegal was right. We can either say they were wrong. But honestly, it was uncalled for to walk off the pitch because you do not agree with the referees and all of that. You just play the game. You just play the game. Maybe that is one of the reasons why I feel like the referees are being too harsh on Senegal, because they complain a lot of times, but sometimes they are just right. Sometimes they are just right. Sometimes they are, oh, you are Morocco. I remember you said Morocco. But they lost nonetheless. Morocco lost to... for me, Senegal won on the pitch, even though they walked off their African champs. Yeah, they not only did they win that day, I think they won. That is the day Senegal won Africa. That despite whatever happens, you can still bounce back and come out victorious. That was a motivation story we saw in football. That regardless of what's going on, you can still bounce back and come. So I see Adam says that they walked off the pitch. I was a little mad about it, but then again they beat. I feel like if they could have stayed, they were still gonna win against against Morocco that time. I think most likely they were still gonna win. They were still gonna win. Maybe that's what I think. I think they were still gonna win. Sometimes the referees are not, and it's not fair. Yes, that's why me personally, and I think X also said that, you know, we understand that they were wrong for that, for taking that, and we are not denying that Morocco are the champions. But we are talking about what happened in the pitch. What did the scoreline say? I think that is the most important conversation that should be had. We know that Morocco won the African Cup of Nations, but they failed to beat them on the pitch. I was so sad when I saw Brahim crying. I understand because it is your country. It is your country, and it was an unfair play. I understand. Also, the reason these players cry is because they spend a lot of times qualifying for these competitions and all of that. Hence, we see Cristiano Ronaldo crying a lot of times when he doesn't do good. It is currently 55 minutes, 1 Morocco, 0 Scotland. A couple of attempts from Morocco so far. I've seen a couple of attempts. They've been the dominant party ever since the beginning of the second half. But yeah, it is very difficult to lose something that you worked so hard for. It is very difficult. So I understand why they cry, and I understand why it hurt you as the people of Morocco. I understand very well. There was a build up to the final with the officiating being biased and making calls in favor for North African teams. Brahim had no business trying to panic at such a moment. Okay, so it has been a thing on going forward. But I think also this referees, I think that is also part of the conversation we had, that if you complain about them, there's a possibility that they might have a problem with you, and then they might start doing it deliberately. I think maybe this is the same situation, because there were complaints. They were like, let us prove them right. You know, one thing that I know is that a lot of people think there's no corruption in football, and that's completely wrong. A lot of people do not know that there's a lot of corruption in football. So when you hear people complaining, it is very important that you do not dispute them early. You just look at things. Just go through the past games to understand. Just like right now, I kind of feel like there's a bit of bias against African teams in the World Cup. I think the officiating has a problem with African teams. I'm not happy with the way they've been handling matches. I saw during the South African game, they gave a yellow card for talking back to the referee. So I think we are also experiencing kind of the same thing. We are kind of experiencing the same thing again. But I wish he can redeem himself in this World Cup. Even though I love every African. Okay, you're talking about Morocco. Yeah, I think Morocco is a good team. Honestly, it is a good team. It is a shame that they had to win the AFCON the way they did, because it's gonna kill a lot of their credibility. Right now, that is the image that a lot of Africans have of Morocco. We know them as the team that won the cup through a dispute, but they play nice football. They are one of the best teams we have. So I think that was the only problem. That was the only problem. It has killed their credibility as a team right now. It has killed their credibility as a team. They hate us. We love them. No, I don't think there's hate. I don't think there's hate. I don't think there's hate. One thing about football, it is football hate. It is football rivalry. It is never too real. But when you say, yeah, it is never too real. It is never too real. It is understandable. Even in South Africa, we fight a lot. We fight a lot, especially during the, in the middle of the season. South Africans are always fighting. We are always fighting against each other, mainly because of the teams that we support. So I don't think the hate is like hate, natural hate. It is not like that. Especially when it stems from football. It is never that deep. Through with the cup officiating of African teams in the World Cup, the first game set the tone for referees in the tournament for African teams. And it has happened repeatedly. So, like I've been watching it. Honestly, with Senegal also, they were not treated well the last time they were playing. They were not treated well also. So in their game, I kind of felt like they are subjected to the same issues again, over and over again. They're always going through the same issues. They're not treated well. I don't know the reason behind that. I do not know the reason behind that, honestly. And it's gonna make this World Cup not, it's gonna stress us, because we already know that it seems like some teams are being favored, especially the teams that are hosting. When you look at the teams that are currently hosting the World Cup, you will realize that there's kind of a bit of favoritism towards them. I saw that with the USA today. Honestly. The way the referee was behaving during that game, it was kind of a bit worrying. And also with Mexico yesterday. Or it was early today. Or it was yesterday. So there's just a lot that I'm not happy with. It's like talking about somebody better than you and you hate him, but no, you are jealous. What are you talking about? You're still talking about the Morocco thing. Don't worry about that. I think we are past that right now. I don't think right now we are united as Africans. We are united. You see, I'm South African, I'm supporting Morocco, and I'm pretty sure a lot of South Africans also are supporting Morocco. So yes, I'd like to assure you that it has never been that deep. It is not that deep that, whatever happened, it won't be like that forever. It was just that moment. Now, don't worry. Your feelings are valid. As long as it has everything to do with football, do not worry. Do not worry. Feel free to share your frustrations. It's not a problem. At the end of the day, we all of us are just having opinions. All of us are just having opinions at the end of the day. A lot of things we are talking about are the things we believe. We are not saying it's the actual truth. Or the Moroccan thing hits deep for Moroccans. I feel your pain. Yeah, I think also it comes with the fact that some of us were watching this whole thing externally. We were watching this thing from the comfort of our homes. We were watching this thing unfold from outside of Morocco. Now there are teams there are people that were actually affected by this, who had to live through that situation throughout. And I know that social media played a very big role in the way it is for Moroccan people. I know that it played a very big role, because I know that a lot of times on social media, they probably must have roasted Morocco. Honestly, I don't think I paid much attention to what was happening at that time, but I think they most likely made it very difficult for Morocco. Hakimi with missed opportunity, but I have a complaint. Hakimi Hakimi has the Ronaldo syndrome. I don't like this. I don't like this. Honestly, I don't like this thing of Hakimi. He fails to score. I don't know why he fails to score, but he keeps on trying a lot. I think he needs to give an opportunity to other players. Otherwise, he will cost the team a lot of opportunities. Like last time, the last time Hakimi was doing the same things also. He's very selfish with the ball. Why aren't you passing the ball to other players? Yes, he's very good with creating opportunities, but when it comes to finishing, he can't. So I think he needs to pass the ball more. All of these things of trying to score too much. I have a problem with that, honestly. I have a problem with all of that. But nonetheless, we are currently at 62 minutes into the game. 1 Morocco, 0 Scotland. Despite Morocco having been a dominant team ever since the beginning of this half, they still haven't scored the second goal. So usually when things are like this, we know that it's going to be very risky. Scotland with an attack, and they miss just above the bar. I know that a lot of times when teams play like this, it is a bad sign. It is usually a bad sign when you see a team leading earlier on, and afterwards they fail to score, they fail to attack. It is worrying, honestly. It is worrying, and I'm very concerned about Morocco at this point. I'm very concerned. They were supposed to have at least scored the second goal. 60% possession for Morocco, 40% for Scotland. 9 shots from Morocco, 3 shots from Scotland. So yeah, it is basically that thing. They want to be the biggest players in the team. And I've said this, and I'm going to keep on saying it. That is the one thing that separates Mbappe and Lionel Messi from a lot of players. That is the only one thing that sets them apart. A lot of players just want statistics for themselves. They want to be known as the guys that saved the country, the guys that saved the club, the guys that saved the team. So he just needs to pass the ball more. We know that he's a good player with build-up, with counter-attacks, proper, but he fails to finish. And being comfortable in a 1-0 win, in a 1-0 lead, basically, it's very dangerous. So that's basically my concern. That's my only concern. You are relaxed with a 1-0 lead. 1-0. You must go and ask Portugal what a 1-0 lead does. Go and ask Portugal. Because the more goals you score, the easier it gets. The more you score, the easier it gets to score more goals. You are now playing mental games, You are putting them under a lot of pressure. They are making a lot of mistakes. They fail to deliver. So the more you score, the more you put them under pressure. At this point, they are still a lot motivated that they can still win this game. Scotland knows that we can take this game. It can still be ours. They know that this can be our game. So they need to make sure that they score another goal, because once it reaches 70 minutes, it's going to be a problem if it happens that Scotland scores. It's going to be over. 2 draws. They need a win. Otherwise, they won't make it. It is very crucial for them to win. It is very crucial for Morocco to win if they want to make it out. They're going to need to put in a lot more effort. But next up, we have Brazil versus Haiti. Morocco has to score 2 more. The counter attacks by Scotland are good. Yeah, they are coming. They are coming. They are coming back. They are coming back. Scotland is starting to come back. A lot of teams actually do this, you know, when they were oppressed in the first half, they usually just take the second half and then they dominate. A lot of matches have played out exactly the same way, but I see Morocco still trying. One thing about Morocco, they can get through. Finishing, it is the problem. They can get inside the box. 67 minutes in, 91% of the votes are saying Morocco. Last time I checked, it was 6% for Scotland, but right now we are at 5% out of 608 votes that we have had today. 608 votes. This is the second highest number of votes that we have had. The highest belongs to South Africa versus Mexico for the opening match, and there was around 900 votes in a single match. Also, if you haven't subscribed and you would like to be part of this watch alongs, this is a chance for you to also hit the subscribe button. "67 minutes. And it is currently gonna be another hydration break. So yeah, they need to score. Yes, they need to score. Actually, they need more goals. I don't know why teams do not realize that relaxing always kills them. They need more goals. In this World Cup, if there's one thing that we've learned, is that never relax with a 1-0 lead. Even a 2-0 lead sometimes. We know what Japan did. Japan. You know what happened with Japan. I am back. Now I still see 1-0. Yeah, it is still 1-0. It is still 1-0. Morocco does not want to score. Morocco does not want to score any more goals. I don't know why. I don't know why they are not scoring any more goals. I do not know. I think they can. I believe they can still score, but I don't know why they are just relaxing and not scoring. I don't know why they are relaxing and not scoring. I don't know why they are not scoring. Currently need how many subscribers to reach 58.8? We need currently 80 subscribers to reach 58.8 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so that we can be able to reach 58.8 before the end of this live stream. If you haven't subscribed, so please subscribe to this channel, and also like, comment, share. Yeah, hydration break. We're just gonna wait and see. If Morocco wins, I will see. Yes, okay, yes. And also I see your comment is still pinned. If Morocco wins 3-0, I still pinned that comment that if Morocco wins 3-0, you will shave your hair. I'm still there. The best Morocco. Morocco is good. Zakia. I'll just say Zakia. Hey guys, sometimes it's very difficult to read your names. I want to read your names, but it's very difficult to do so. I'm struggling to read your names. But yeah. Morocco is currently the bigger team in this match. Bigger team without more goals can end badly. So it needs to also be with a lot more goals. It can end badly always. Only if I'm being honest, I think they could potentially score more goals. I don't know why they are hesitant. But I think Morocco can score more goals. I don't know what's with the hesitation. I do not know. Okay, a few changes from Scotland. Let me see who is being substituted. Let me see the substitutions. Let me see the substitutions for Scotland. And that is Shea Adams going out for Lyndon Dykes, and Ryan Christie going out for Kenny McLean. It is currently 71 minutes. At this times, This is where usually if a team is serious about winning has to score. If a team is serious about winning, this is the moment where they start scoring. That's the moment they start scoring. That's the moment they start scoring if they are serious. 91% of the voters out of 619 are saying Morocco. 4% still believes a draw is possible, and 5% still says Scotland. If you haven't voted for a team that you think will most likely win, this is your chance to do so by selecting your favorite team in the poll. Your favorite team in the poll. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We need 30 subscribers to reach, to get closer actually to the milestone. So we just need 80 more subscribers. Morocco is playing very relaxed. They are very relaxed. They are very relaxed. Morocco is very relaxed. I remember the football that was played by France. Fast-paced football. That was very fast-paced football. I don't care if it's not 3-0. I care about the win. I see you wanna shave your hair. I see you wanna shave your hair. You are ready. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. They just need to score, honestly, just to be safe. Games hardly end at 1-0. Like, it hardly happens. I think it was only the game between Mexico and the game between Cote d'Ivoire. I don't remember which team they were playing against, but I think it was also during that game where we should ended with a 1-0. They hardly end at 1-0. I see Scotland with an attack saved by the goalkeeper. Saved by the goalkeeper inside of the penalty box. Yeah, also Cote d'Ivoire was playing against Ecuador. And it's hardly 1-0, like hardly. And also Scotland won by 1-0 last time. Only it's a few games that have that type of scoreline. So they need to score more goals. They just need to press on. Actually, they just need to press on. They need to press on right now. We are currently at round 2 of the Group C matches. We saw, we are at round 2. This is the first game of Group C, round 2. Next up, we have Brazil versus Haiti. That also promises to be a very engaging and a very entertaining match between Brazil and Haiti. 74 minutes in, 1 Morocco, 0 Scotland. There's still a bit of hope for Scotland, just to be fair. There's still a bit of hope because it seems like Morocco is really not interested in scoring more goals. So there's a bit of hope. There's hope actually, not a bit. There's hope for Scotland. Scotland with a build-up in the middle. They need to be more on the other side. Yes, in this, do Morocco have to score? In this tournament, the game is either a draw or one team wins by 20. Yeah, you are right. It's either a draw that, because yesterday I think we saw also with Canada a lot of goals. There are a lot of goals. So it seems it means that from now on it has started. The goal scoring competition begins with this round 2 of the group stages. It begins with round 2. Round 1 was just full of a lot of draws. It was full of a lot of draws. I think Morocco is just comfortable with draws. Maybe they are just comfortable. Maybe they are just comfortable with this. 76 minutes in, Morocco with a through ball. Too much hesitation. Morocco. That was a one-on-one situation for Morocco. Hesitating too much like that. Too much hesitation from Morocco in that one. That one was a given opportunity for Morocco. It was a given opportunity. Morocco. Adam says that Morocco is number 1 on the table. Let me check. Because they also had a draw with Brazil. I think I need to see this for myself. Morocco is not number 1 actually. Scotland is number 1. Scotland has 3 points. They won against Haiti. Scotland won against Haiti, so they are number 1. Scotland is number 1. Morocco is not number 1. Scotland with a try. Yeah, Scotland is not. I'm telling you, Scotland is not number 1. Scotland is number 1. Morocco is not number 1 on that table. When I show you the table, don't worry. I like showing. I like showing proof. I like showing proof. I want to show you something. If it will allow me. If it's gonna allow me, I need you to see. I need you to see. So this is the table actually. There's the table. You see Group C. Scotland number 1 for the 3 points they got against Haiti the last time they played. Morocco is number 2. Brazil number 3. So yeah, Morocco is not number 1. Scotland with a run on the right. Scotland is gonna be problematic here. Morocco needs to score ASAP if they still wanna win. This one is up to them. If they still want to win this game, they need to score. It is up to them at this point. It is up to them if they need to score. But I'm seeing danger from Scotland. I'm sensing danger from Scotland. I'm sensing danger from Scotland. So they need to score if they want to win. Apart from that, I think they'll most likely come in equalizer before the second goal for Morocco. I think Scotland will equalize before Morocco can get their second goal. I think they like working under pressure. I think Morocco just enjoys working under pressure. They need to do the plan they did against Brazil. Yeah, maybe they just need to score. But I think here it will most likely be a draw if they keep up with this, because it is almost the tiki-taka. Yeah. But if they should just play that also. But I think they have a good strategy. Yeah, but that's also a creative way to break the defense also. It is a very creative way to break the defense. But I think it's a problem because we have Hakimi trying to score a lot and wasting chances and stuff. So yeah, that was good football they played against Brazil. Garike says that Morocco is number 1 with 4 points right now. Scotland has 3 points. Okay, now, but the game hasn't ended. You guys are talking about if the game ends this way. The reason Morocco is 4 points is because they are counting if the game ends the way it is right now. The game has not ended just yet. It hasn't ended just yet. So you are counting the 3 points from this win that they haven't acquired just yet. That's why you are saying it has 4 points. So if we are looking in actuality, they have 1 point. You know, they are actually fighting for the number 1 spot right now. If Morocco wins, they go to number 1. If Scotland wins, they remain on number 1. Even if they get a draw, they remain in number 1. And it's gonna be a very tough one to decide who goes on. But it's still a very tough challenge for Scotland to make it through, because they still have to play against Brazil. Yeah, if Scotland ties, Scotland will still remain number 1. They'll still remain number 1 if they tie. Yeah, if Scotland ties, Scotland will be number 1. Morocco still be number 2. It's gonna be a penalty. The referee says play on. A referee says play on, no penalty for Scotland. I think that could have been a penalty, in all honesty. That could have been but you know how crazy it would be if Brazil ends in the group stages. Yeah, it's getting a bit scary right now. The fact that Brazil does not have like 3 points. The fact that Brazil still does not have 3 points. I don't want to see that. I think between these two teams, between Morocco and Brazil, one of them will remain in the group stages. That's why this is very important, and this is a very important game for Morocco to win. It's a very important game for them to win. If they lose this one, or if they draw, and then Brazil wins their game, Brazil will be number 1 or number 2 between the two, depending on the goal difference. So that will put Morocco in number 3, because Brazil is playing next. So if they can just win, yeah, it is still gonna be difficult. Okay, Scotland inside of the box. So that's the problem. If Brazil wins, Brazil will have 4 points. They will be number 1. They will be number 1. If Morocco wins, they will be number 1. Oh, yeah, they will be number 1. Both number 1 and number 2, so they are still safe. So both teams need to win their remaining games. Scotland also is still in that challenge, because remember, they have 3 points and they still have a game left. They still have a game left after here, a game against Brazil. So it's a very competitive group, this one. Very competitive. 83 minutes in. 3 minutes in so far. That is Saibari, El Kanous, and Diaz going out for Rahim Talbi. And hey, which one is this one? Who's getting subbed? Yeah, I wanna check the names. Let me just check here. Brahim Diaz is going out for Ayube Amaimoni. Yeah, Amaimoni, and that's El Kanous going out for Talbi. And the third one is Ismail Saibar going out for Sofian Rahim. So those are the 3 players that are currently getting substituted. 84 minutes. Imagine 84 minutes, still 1-0. But this one is very dangerous. I know that Morocco is winning, but this win is not make sure. 1-0 lead is not make sure. I can't wait to watch Brazil, Morocco, Scotland. I can't wait to watch Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, and Brazil are going through if one of them stays. Woo! That is sorry for that. That is Scotland missing yet another attempt. They're going through one of them. It means Haiti would go through over such powerhouses. Lol, imagine, that would be insane. It's very competitive. That's why I'm trying to kind of predict how things can go in this group. But Scotland having 3 points makes it difficult for both Brazil, and a missed header by Scotland. Scotland missing crazy chances. Scotland having 3 points makes it very difficult for Brazil and Morocco to both go through. But the nice part is that the nice part for these two teams is that if Morocco can win today, it will be in the hands of Brazil. It will be in the hands of Brazil, because Morocco will be left with Haiti. So I think Morocco could secure a win. But then again, Brazil will most definitely beat Haiti today. So it's going to be very difficult, this one. I'm even getting confused. But the only thing that could change this whole thing is if Morocco wins. If they draw, it's going to be a problem. If they draw, it would mean that Morocco's chances are also on the line. But believe me when I say that Brazil will disappoint in this World Cup. Yeah, Brazil honestly, Brazil won't make it too far. I don't think they can make it too far. There's just a lot of competition. That's why the last time when Brazil was playing, I said, this is not the same Brazil that used to be very dangerous. So we'll have to see. Ooh. Yo, guys, these attempts from Scotland are crazy. These attempts from Scotland at 86 minutes. Then the game will begin. Will play, I think, in, I don't know, 30 minutes after this game ends. The Brazil game will play 30 minutes after this game ends. Yeah, 30 minutes after it ends, it will be Brazil, but I'll also be live through that game. But yeah, 30 minutes. In South African time, it's going to be at 2:30. It's going to be at 2:30, that game. So I think this is the game that will tell us if Brazil has a future in the World Cup or not. I think that's basically what this game will do. It will either approve or disapprove our claims. We'll just have to wait and see. But I am ready for that game. I'm also looking forward to that game. Adam says that I can't watch, I'll be sleeping. Don't worry. Scotland lands in the hands of the keeper. Morocco needs to be very careful right now. I see they're starting to waste time. That's a nice tactic, but they need to be very careful right now. These are usually the times where teams fall. I can't watch, I will be sleeping. Yeah, no problem. You can sleep. You can sleep. You don't have a choice. Sleep. Sleep. You will just check the updates on the score or the highlights tomorrow. I think there will be highlights most definitely. I see there's an injury. The keeper is injured. I don't know if he's wasting time, if it's a tactic or his head. I don't know. I don't know. Substitution on the Scotland side. That's Nathan Peterson for Anthony Ralston, and that's John McGinn for Ross Stewart. 2 substitutions so far. I see Scotland is trying to capitalize in this last minutes of the game. They're trying to capitalize. Scotland trying to capitalize. 2 minutes, actually 1 minute until the final whistle. We also see a substitution from Morocco. Morocco also with a last minute substitution. Wait, what's going on? Yeah, that's Onahi going out for Elmo Robert at exactly 89 minutes in. At exactly 89 minutes. Honestly, I think Morocco played a lot in this game. They played a lot. And although it seems like they are winning, we never know with this World Cup, you know. We can never get too excited earlier on. We have to wait until the final whistle. We always have to wait until the final whistle. Okay, Scotland with a run. This is the only chance for, I want to see how 6 minutes of added time. There's only 6 minutes, so they need to hold on for 6 more minutes. This is the most nerve-wracking moment here. A 1-0 lead. This makes the game extra interesting sometimes. Extra interesting. But if they win, they will be number 1. If they win, they will be number 1. Morocco played a lot and they were helped by the fact that they kept most of the ball. Had Scotland fought for the ball more, I think it would be 2-2 now. Yeah, I saw that the attempts from Scotland, later on towards the end of the second half. I think they are lucky. I think Morocco is lucky today. But there's 6 more minutes left, and this time's I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, but They wasted a lot of opportunities. They were not serious. They were not serious. They had all the chances to score goals. They had all chances to, but I think they can struggle against a team like Argentina, because a team like Argentina doesn't waste time the way they are doing. So this is not World Cup winning football. That's not how you win a World Cup. Okay, Morocco with a run on the right. I mean, Scotland with a run on the right. Making a mistake. Scotland looking for a way through, but they play the ball straight into Morocco. Morocco trying to build a counter attack. They need to make a through ball. Morocco misses. Morocco. Look at Morocco. Look at what Morocco is doing. Look at what Morocco is doing. Morocco playing with chances even at this critical time. 92 minutes in of the 6 minutes of added time. Morocco at this point need to hold on for at least 3 minutes. At least 3 minutes. But Scotland says that there's no way we are going to go down that easily, as they try to create opportunities for themselves and find a way forward. Hakimi, what is Hakimi doing? Hakimi, guys, what is Hakimi doing? Passing the ball straight into Scotland. If they score, it will be Hakimi who cost the team. If they lose, it will be Hakimi. He gave the ball straight to Scotland. Straight to Scotland. There was a bit of a disappointing performance from Hakimi. Now Morocco are doing this for fun. Yeah, they are doing this for fun, and it could end badly, Adam. I don't wanna lie, it could end very badly for them. It could end very badly for them. It could end very badly. 94 minutes, only 2 minutes left for Morocco to yeah, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. That's what worries me. You know, I am supporting Morocco, but I'm just worried with the way that they're playing it. It might cost them. It might cost them, especially this last minutes of the game. I'm always concerned when I see a 1-0 lead. I am concerned. That can change anytime. And Scotland is not giving up. Scotland is not giving up. Morocco with a run on the left. Another chance, another big chance for Morocco. Another big chance for Morocco. Woo! And it misses. And it misses. Another big chance. Another big chance missed. I also don't like the way that Morocco is playing. Only one last minute left anyways. Only one last minute left. It is currently 95 minutes. Scotland! Ooh. Ooh. That was a powerful attempt from Dykes. Almost a save, and it's gonna be a corner for Scotland. What kind of football is this? What kind of football is this? This is gonna be the last chance for Scotland. Through this corner kick, it is gonna be the last. Okay, and it's saved, cleared by Morocco. It is a free kick for Okay, so this is how the game ends today. Congratulations to Morocco. USA was better, and I underestimated USA. I underestimated USA honestly during that game, and they surprised me. Honestly, they surprised me as they always do. But a huge congratulations to Morocco for the 1-0 win. Also, this was a weak performance from a team like Morocco. It was weak performance. It was weak. A lot of these opportunities that they wasted could have amounted into goals, but luckily, nonetheless, they finally won the match against Scotland. It means now they will be number one with 4 points. Number one with 4 points with only one game remaining. So now it gives two of these teams a bigger opportunity to make it out of the group stages, depending on how Brazil plays next. So if you just joined us, thank you so much for everybody that has pulled through. Please subscribe before you leave. Please subscribe before you leave, and also join us back again for the Brazil game. I'm gonna be doing the Brazil game very soon. So please also join for it. Yeah, you said that whether it wins, you don't care about score. You will shave your hair bald. We need proof. We need proof. We need proof of that bald head. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but we need proof. We need proof. But nonetheless, we are also on all the social media platforms. Rev Network TV on TikTok, Rev Network TV also on Facebook. So we are also on those platforms. Those are the platforms that you can also reach out to us through them. You can communicate with us through TikTok, through Facebook, because YouTube does not have any form of communication. But I'd like to give a huge shout out to Adam, who is currently the number one engaged in this chat, because he has been active ever since the beginning of the game. And as usual, shout out to you, Adam, for pulling through. And then there is X, the usual suspect. Also, thank you so much for coming through today, and it is a bliss to have you guys. There's also CR Network. I don't know where CR Network went, but he was also super engaged during the game. There was also El Patron. So shout out to you guys. And Yusuf. Next, it's Yusuf. And that's Jed Lamrini. A shout out to you, Jed Lamrini. I hope I'm saying your names right, guys. I hope. And Hugo Buzz. I almost thought it was Hugo Bruce. I do not like that name. Yeah, but Hugo Buzz, shout out to you. Night Whisper, shout out to you. I think this is the second time that I'm seeing you here, Night Whisper. This is not the first time you come through. Shout out to you also. Radoniel Idris, shout out to you. Miles Dexter, shout out to you. Gary Keith, shout out to you also. It is not the first time that I see you, Gary Keith. Shout out to you. Amalma Brook, shout out to you, Amalma Brook. What is this? Either Analytics. Shout out to you, Either Analytics. Shout out to Zakia Ryan. Shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Giant Phil Berto. Giant Phil Berto. Yeah, you. Shout out to you. You know yourself. Shout out to you. Nana Bejilali. Shout out to you. And CHM triple FM. Shout out to you also. And Maxi681. So yeah, that is a huge shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. You guys made this stream amazing. I enjoyed streaming. But nonetheless, I will be together again. For those of you who will come back again, I am live each and every single match day during this World Cup. So if this is some things that you would like to be part of, just pull through, share your thoughts, and just engage. Have fun, basically. Have fun. Yeah, I'll see you guys afterwards for the Brazil and Haiti game. I have to start setting up. Thank you so much for everybody that has pulled through. Today we have reached, I think, over 20,000 views. Yes, we have reached 22,000 views in this live stream. So thank you so much. It's not a problem, Adam. Peace.
From Lagos street to the global stage, we thrive. Every clip, every story, we keep the dream alive. Shout out to the youth, we the future, we the vibe.